of all things you wanted to do today, you wanted to carve pumpkins. No, it's not a bad thing. I just hate getting my hands gross with the goopy stuff inside of the pumpkin. And I can't cut through my pumpkin because these no, I'm not judging your I would not even call these knives. There's something though. They're definitely something. They're from a kit. that was your first. That was your first issue, is buying these from a kit. Well, I would have just used a household kitchen knife to cut through it. I mean, I'm not doing like an entirely different project. No, I'm just making a silly little face. I know yours is going to be all big and scary. I don't know. I'm thinking of either doing a little silly face with maybe a tongue sticking out. It's not basic. It's gonna look way better than yours. I don't know why you're being so sassy about it. If this was a competition, I would definitely have already won. What do you mean? All of your stuff is all over the table. You're not even putting the insides inside of the bowl that we have. No, you're not. They are all over. They're all over. I personally like separating the pumpkin seeds so we can maybe roast them in the oven after. I know last year they got a bit carried away and I may have had a whole bunch of them, but listen, they tasted really good, right? I mean, you could lie to me. You could tell me they taste good and then they didn't taste good at all. And we ended up throwing out half of them. But you can lie to me. That's okay. You know what I mean? Not actually lie. In this scenario, when you don't want to hurt my feelings and make me feel good about, a horrible decision, when it comes to, carving pumpkins, that's okay. You can also tell me mine looks way better than yours, but you wouldn't be lying, so. I also kind of want to paint mine. I know I've already started carving it, but I kind of want to paint it. I don't know. I can't tell you why. I could do little ghosts or I could do little bats. Little bats would be really cute. Well, when you invited me over to do pumpkin carving, I didn't really want to carve pumpkins. Well, you know me, I said before, I'll say it every time. I don't like getting my hands dirty. I know you offered gloves, but it's not the same effect. I feel like that's just I'm just chickening out at that point. Well, what are we gonna do after? I'd love to make like little cookies with you. We bought the little ones with the ghosts on them. We can watch scary movies. You had something else in mind. I don't like the sound of that. What were you thinking? You want to what? No. You want to smash our pumpkins? No. Why are we doing all this work if we're just gonna smash them? Okay. Yes, I understand that you want that they'd make a good, very big mess, and that'd be very fun. It would be. It's kind of like a rage room, with pumpkins. But why am I putting all this effort into this gorgeous pumpkin that I have created in order to just smash it? But why? Why would you want to do that to your poor precious pumpkin? Do you not like it already? How about this? Hey, listen, let me hold on. I have an idea. How about these pumpkins we actually just keep? Because I like keeping certain things from our memories, and pictures, they do justice and whatnot, but I like keeping a bunch of different things that we do together. What do I keep? That's not the conversation we're having right now. Okay, well, when we go to the movies, I like to keep my ticket stubs and put them in a little book. You knew I did that? Well, that's just. Okay, well, when we go to the bookstore, I like to keep not the receipt, but there's like the little free bookmarks they come with sometimes. I write the dates on the back of them. I know I kind of ruined the bookmark that way, but I really use them. I write whatever date we went on that day. So I have one at home that's marked last week's date because I had a really good day that day. And I wanted to remember that day. Oh, I know. We only bought like a few trinkets, but it was still a good day. What else have I kept? We went to those waterfalls. We got the little coin that you put in like a quarter in there, and it stamps it to the falls. I still have that. I know it was years ago. I'm well aware. I have a whole box of things and little things we've done together. Yeah. Sometimes they're little rocks we found on beaches, or my one of my favorite ones is when we first met. You gave me a little note uh, in class. This was years ago. I know. Um, and it was one of those little "Do you like me?" check yes or no, and I I added my own box and I said, "Take me out for coffee first." Do you remember that? That was a great day. Your friends were making so much fun of you, and I thought that was hilarious. Uh, you did take me for coffee. Listen, there's no need to make fun of me. I didn't keep the coffee cup I had. Listen, it's not that. Just the little things I like to do to remember. And not that I'll forget them, but the fact that I have a memento from these days and from these times. I very much enjoy keeping, the little keepsakes I have to remember certain things we've done. You have something like that too. Well, you can't make fun of me at all. I know these days are very special for you. You love holidays. I know. Why do you think I'm carving pumpkins in September? I knew you were going to want to do it again closer to October, and that's fine. No, I'm not keeping. I wasn't going to keep this pumpkin seed. That's weird. And I mean, probably, I could probably grow a pumpkin. If you eat the pumpkin seed. No, listen. You don't know where this is going. If you eat the pumpkin seed, does that mean a pumpkin grows inside of you? I don't know. I've never eaten one. I mean, I've eaten them, but I've never had a pumpkin grow inside me. I mean, that could be a thing, right? It could be. Okay. let's let's smash these pumpkins today. No, I know what I said. And then when we do them again in October, we can keep those ones and see how long they last, because I know they'll probably rot outside. But we'll keep those ones, and we can take little pictures of today, because I don't think I've ever smashed a pumpkin. And I think I like my first pumpkin smashing to be with you. And in your driveway, because I don't want to clean up the mess.